G'day guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to do the review which is between Geelong and Fremantle. This one won't go down in the ages as, I suppose, a highlight. Quite a dour affair as we can see there. The Cats won in the end by 32 points, 48 plays 16, combined aggregate of 64 points. Unbelievable scenes. Could be one of the lowest scores combined ever, potentially. We'll wait and see what the stats guys come up with there, but it was greasy conditions, it was pouring with rain, it was not happening at Optus Oval. There was a lot happening, but not many goals were happening. Plenty of points though, but yeah, look, it was a funny old game. It was one of the weirdest games I've watched, that's for sure. I will give it that. The players just running from end to end, yeah, ball kicked back and forth, not many goals, so the players have been so tired, and yes, would have been bizarre to be out there, that's for sure. But yeah, look, I'm pleased with the final. Like you said before the game, the Cats win by 5 goals. I'll definitely take that. We've got plenty of work to do, and again, had a few young players in tonight that probably wouldn't normally get a game. Sorry, Constable, but yes, yes, crazy game. I will say our work around the ball was really good in terms of just that ground ball was really promising. We were able to get our hands dirty there, quite literally. It was one of those nights, and yeah, our pressure game was really positive. Yeah, which I really liked. What I didn't really like was not really playing to the conditions and not really making the most of our dominance. We probably should have won by 12 goals. I will take 5 though. I don't want to get too picky because genuine 50-50 game, and if the Dockers played their absolute best and we were off, definitely could have gone the other way. And they were, even with 1 goal, made such a big difference in this game because it was only 8 kicked. But the second term was disappointing. There was so many easy chances, and yeah, it was frustrating to watch as a supporter. And I mean, if the Cats supporters were frustrated, I don't know how the Dockers fans were going with kicking 3 points in the opening half. They just couldn't move the ball forward. Our defence was rock solid. They stood really tall, but the Dockers put all their players back, and then when they moved the ball forward, they had no one to kick it to. So it was that endless cycle of trying to defend Geelong up forward, but then not being able to score going the other way. So yes, it was a pretty tough assignment, no doubt. But yeah, look, we hacked it on the boot a bit more sort of as the game went on, which I was pleased to see. I think we mucked around with a little bit by handball, just despite the conditions, guys. Get on the boot, gain territory, use the handball when it's needed, and not handball when someone's got a player right on them. Yeah, it's just a little bit silly, but yeah, look, a funny old game. We were able to get a winning score on the board, and we're going to have our troubles next week, no doubt, which I'll delve into later. But I suppose a bit of a look at the stats. We're able to get obviously more of the footy, plenty more entries, plus 20. We should have really kicked 70 something points, but I'll take the win, guys. I don't want to get too crazy. To put this in perspective, the Eagles and the Pies game, the Eagles had 78% efficiency. Obviously, this game is going to be a bit different because it's wet conditions, pretty awful conditions. I don't know about that. Yeah, what did we get? 47, 18 shots. Yeah, not too bad, but yeah, the Dockers wouldn't be too pleased with their efforts. It's amazing how the Dockers have more free kicks. I felt like we got so many free kicks. It was crazy. Really good around the ball here, as we can see. 31 in the 41 in the clearances, so 11 more clearances there and 5 more in centre clearances. Yeah, this is what I was really pleased to see, and I felt it. Like, yeah, the contested possessions, we were well on top, and uncontested possessions also quite dominant there compared to the Dockers. Took some more marks and marks inside 50. Yeah, so really it's scoreboard flattering for the Dockers, but definitely again I'll just take the win because I don't want to get too carried away. We'll move into the votes, and I'm going to give the 3 to Mitch Duncan. He got 26 touches, kicked a goal, 7 tackles. That's unlike Mitch. Well done, Mitch. Got a couple of clearances in there. So he had a few funny old kicks, but he obviously set up a goal with Hawkins, kicked one himself, and yeah, really liked the way he went about it. He's clean. He's a really important player. He's kind of like our steel side bottom in a sense. They're pretty similar players, both very handy off the wing, and can hit the scoreboard and hit targets. More importantly, had some interesting moments, but that's okay. 2 votes. This was tricky. I'm going to go Menegola. He got 26 as well, and also kicked a goal. 3 tackles next to his name, 4 clearances. Meters game was pretty big for Menegola. I'm not sure we might be able to get that here. It's Menegola. He got nearly 600 meters gained, and Luke Ryan did. So no mention of Luke Ryan, but yeah, look, the territory was able to gain, and his goal late was awesome. It was really good when not many could kick straight. He could. He's a tough man around the ground, and loved the way he went about it. 1 vote to Harry Taylor. He wouldn't feature in the votes too often, but he was superb. He must have taken those 4 marks. Where's Taylor? I've lost him. Harry. He must have taken those 4 marks in the first 10 minutes, because he was on fire. He was marking everything. Got the 18 possessions. He wound back the clock, Harry. 4 marks and 4 tackles. Yeah, he's just really solid down back, and almost playing in the midfield half the time, just with where Freo was sort of positioned, and yeah, his contribution was pretty good. So that's my 3, 2 and 1. Notable mentions to Guthrie, of course. He didn't gain a lot of meterage, as we can see there. 30 possessions, but didn't go anywhere. He got a lot of cheap touches. He was good though. 6 tackles in there. Got a number of clearances. I mentioned Duncan. Tui, I really liked his game. He was a chance for a vote as well. 26 touches. I reckon he kicked a goal. He might have nearly snuck in for a vote, but he was setting the ball forward all night really well. Blitzar's played a good game in the ruck. I don't want him in the ruck though. I can understand he probably had to play there, but I don't even want him to play there if we have to play him there, because if he plays well, then all of a sudden we get fooled into thinking that he's a ruckman, and then you take out your best defender and put him in his non-preferred position in the ruck, and you throw him around, throws him out of whack, throws the team out of whack. You don't put Matthew Scarlett in the ruck, so I put Blitzars in the ruck. Tom Hawkins, good game from him. He kicked 3, probably, for the conditions were dry, he could have had 6 or 7 potentially. But he was really good, as he often is most of the time. Constable racked up 19 nicely. He's going to find it tough, getting consistent games with just Geelong's midfield in general, but hopefully they can squeeze him in at times. Close played a solid game. He kicked a goal on debut, 14 possessions. And he did well. Obviously, could have had a couple next to his name, but he got his first with his first kick pretty quickly, which was nice. Parfitt went alright, 7 tackles in there. Fogarty was decent with his bullet-like pass to, I believe it was Dangerfield or Hawkins. That was very good. Paddy got 18. He was alright. Down on probably Paddy numbers, but I don't want him playing his best football right now. Stewart was decent back in the team. Rowan went alright. Got a little bit of the ball. Simpson got 12. Hendo was good. First game for the year, I believe, with Blitzarves going into the ruck, and he did a solid job down back. Myers got 12. He's had some funny games. He's not really hitting the scoreboard. He's not really applying much pressure, so he's sort of playing more midfield. I just want him in the forward pocket. Stick him there, and you'll see what he can do. Just keep him forward. Don't put him on the wing and stuff. And at half back, I can understand he's a good kick inside, but we need him crumbing and kicking goals. Radagalier took 1 mark, I think. 1 mark. I've said this for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. He has done nothing. He's had 20 good minutes of footy this year. He's played more AFL games than me. Good on him. Well done. But Geelong are probably better going with a mosquito fleet type of setup, or if Josh Jenkins is available, if he's alive, if he's out there, play Josh Jenkins. Give him a go. Radagalier should be trying to force Jenkins out of the team rather than Radigalier's in by default, and then Jenkins might come in and might not. He's not hitting the scoreboard. He's not doing much. He's not clunking marks. He's getting his hands to the ball a lot, but he just can't mark. like reminds me of Vardy at Geelong. Just could never hold a mark. Mark O'Connor had the 12 touches, and he delivered a nice ball to Hawkins late. He was handy. Buse was decent. Cole Jasny went okay. Didn't get a lot of the ball, but he did the job. Henry got 8 possessions. He's always sort of quietish. Yeah, so that's sort of a bit of a review of the team. I don't really know the injury list. We've got, obviously, Selwood out. He's probably going to miss 3 or 4 games from here after that hamstring, because we're playing 4 games in 14 days. So he's going to be out, probably missing all of those. So that will be, very, very interesting to see how that goes for the Cats. Ablett will probably be, excuse me, Ablett will probably be out for a little while as well. He probably suspects another few weeks at the very least, but that timeline sort of unknown, and rightfully so. I mean, it's pretty private stuff, so the little master, hopefully we'll get back when he gets back into it. Harry Taylor, 6 score involvements. Oh no, it's very close, sorry. Yeah, no, he was good. He looked like Harry Taylor for a little bit. That's, so the Cats stick to 3rd on the ladder, which is really nice to see. We've got a big test next week. We've got West Coast Eagles at, over there in the House of Pain, of course. It's not going to be in Geelong anytime soon. So we got the Eagles there. Over in Perth, it's going to be a brutal contest, this one. I honestly think we should just rest up a bunch of blokes and, hopefully not lose by 100. That would be ideal. That logic might go against that, but we'll see. I don't think there's much gained out of this, because, your chance of beating the Eagles over there with the form they're in at the moment is pretty low. I'd honestly rest. I think it's been talked about in the media and the public. Sort of rest. You might rest 10 players in one game or whatnot, and throw a game here or there. I don't know how that works for integrity, but even with our best squad in, playing our best football against the Eagles over there, still favours the Eagles probably 60-40. So I wouldn't bother trying to win this game. Because we saw the Pies are a better team than we are, and they got beaten by 11 goals. So we might lose by 9 goals, we might lose by 5, we might lose by 15. Who knows? Who knows really? But I don't hold much hope. Beating the Eagles over there, we'll maybe challenge for a bit. But if we're in at a quarter time, we'll see what happens. But the Pies were in front at quarter time, and that didn't really matter either. But I don't hold much faith for the Eagles. They're in red hot form, and they're very tough to beat over there. And I think their first win at Optus has just happened, so will be tough. But we got the chocolates tonight, 32 points. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Give the video a like, subscribe away, all that good stuff. And thanks for hanging around. I'll catch you guys on the next video.